Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. You can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Icon Super Duty 5 boot available at RevZilla.com. Super Duty 5, or in Spanish, Super Duty Cinco. There's a superlative in there, and I couldn't remember it fast enough. New for 2000, late 17, headed into 18. This is your Super Duty 5. The fifth installment of a Super Duty. In 2007, when we started this business, I believe we were on the Super Duty 2. Now here's the big change if you know this boot. And there's a reason why the Super Duty 4 came out in 2010, and it's finally being replaced in 2017-18. This boot was an absolute juggernaut. At $140, think of it as a Timberland that had one parent that was American, one parent that was European. They added some stilo to your classic suede, or not suede, brushed leather construction boot. The biggest departure and the biggest question mark we have, and we know Icon, they are the soothsayer of style. They went non-work boot on this. For the first time in the entire Super Duty lineage, this is like a tech sneaker. You looked at it, we said this is the B2 bomber of stealth tech sneakers in moto. It carries some of the dots and lineage from the Super Duty line, but they no longer have a tan version, and it no longer feels like that beefed up work boot. It also is about a 4 on the stiff scale. Very reasonable, very wearable, very stiff sneakerable. Where this guy, I can barely even move it. This is like an 8 on the stiff scale. So this was your CE rated work boot with some moto inspiration and some stilo. This is your Stealth Bomber Ninja meets Tectuff, which is a new Icon heavy-duty leather that has a PU coating which really beefs it up and gives you this brushed look. So again, similar functions, but very different flavors. Now, I'm also going to call out from a sizing side of things that I wish they would be consistent within their sizing. This is one of my gripes on this boot. It fits about a half size small, so use a size chart, and if you're in between sizes, go up to the next size. That is going to ensure that on those cuff sizes, you're getting that extra room because it's about a half size small. Keep that in mind. Use a size chart. Call us if you need help on that in-between sizing. And as always, it's over $39. We'll ship for free. I'd also love if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion, but more importantly, leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Super Duty 5s. So if I dive in here, we've talked about our Tectuff. It's a CE rated boot, toe, ankle, and heel protection. You have a little bit of D3O that's going to be worked in, again, beefing it up. It is part of the Icon regular line, not part of the Icon 1000 line, which ultimately the 1000 boots like the Truant 2 is going to be a little bit more refined. Notice, shock absorbing midsole, redefined outsole. Again, on the bottom here, much more of a riding Stealth Bomber sneaker. Notice they've given you that covered dually stitched rubberized panel along the front, aiding in that toe counter, keeping everything together for wear and tear and use. Now, one of the things they've done here is they've gone away. I have my old version here. I'm about to eject them from the table. They had a micrometric, big, beefy buckle system. What they've done here is they've gone low profile. It's now going to be stiffened up. It's done on one of these harder PU coated straps, but ultimately it gets everything out of the way. It's just meant to be low profile. This boot on the table looks good. This boot under a pair of jeans looks actually much better. We really dig the way it works. Now, compare the insides a little bit. Again, there's your malleolus protector here done in D3O. On the Super Duty 4, it was a hard part. But D3O, I don't even know if it existed in 2010. Give you one last look at what was yesteryear. I'm not even going to throw you. I'm just going to place you gently down out of respect, because I respect any product in motorcycling that can stick around for 7 years based on the fact that its longevity, and people loved it. It did not signal to us that Icon got lazy. It just signaled that they had a hit and a stable product on their hands. But like anything else, it is time to update with new technology and move the vintage and the lineage forward. If we look at the toe box here, you're going to notice big raised rubberized panels that are going to integrate from a shift side of things. You do have covered rounded laces. And then if I open it up all the way here, I'm going to pull my laces out. They are waxed. Gives them a little bit of stiffness. It's going to aid in their protection from Mother Nature. Open up the tongue here. Notice it is sueded along the inside as well. Icon logo down in the bottom. And then along the back side here, you do have a little pop of reflectivity. Notice, regular sole, midsole, shock absorbing layer, and then you do have some punctuated leather up here along the back. I give this really a 4-season rating. It's not waterproof, but ultimately it is going to carry you through a lot of different riding styles. I'm going to clean it back up. I can't stand to see it look so sloppy because I'm a fan of where they went with it. And last up, they did come down about 10, 15 bucks. You're looking in the mid 120s versus 140 for the previous version. So different boot, step forward, a little bit less expensive, losing that work boot feel, but taking that next technical leap from Icon. This is the Super Duty 5, Cinco, 5 goes west. Again, it's the progression that we all talk about within Moto. The next step in your journey is to think about clicking the info button, your desktop, your mobile device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com. Read other rider reviews. Shouldn't just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship free over 39 bucks. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion of the latest and greatest in the Moto universe. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.